The rain hammered against the windows of the Harrison estate that November night. Marcus Harrison sat alone in his study, surrounded by leather-bound books and the weight of silence. At 62, he had built an empire in commercial real estate, but the mansion felt emptier with each passing year. His wife, Sarah, had passed 3 years ago. Their only son lived in Singapore, too busy with his own ventures to call more than once a month. Marcus had learned to fill his days with work and his nights with solitude. The doorbell rang at 11:45. Marcus frowned. No one visited at this hour. He considered ignoring it, but something made him rise from his chair. Perhaps it was the persistence of the ringing, or perhaps it was simply the desperate need for any human connection. Through the security monitor, he saw her. A small figure in a pink raincoat, blonde hair plastered to her face, a backpack weighing down her tiny shoulders. She couldn't have been more than 5 years old. Marcus opened the door, and the child looked up at him with eyes full of tears and rain. "Mom just died," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "Can I spend just one day with you, Daddy?" The words hit Marcus like a physical blow. He stood frozen, unable to process what he'd heard. This child, this stranger, calling him Daddy. "I think you have the wrong house." "Sweetheart," Marcus managed, his throat tight. "I'm not your father." "Yes, you are," she insisted, pulling a crumpled photograph from her pocket. "Mommy showed me. She said you live in the big house on Maple Ridge." Marcus took the photo with trembling hands. There he was, 25 years younger, his arm around a woman he remembered from a brief relationship before he met Sarah. Elena. They had dated for only a few months before life pulled them in different directions. "What's your name?" Marcus asked softly. "Emma," she said. "Emma Rodriguez. Mommy said I should come here if anything happened to her. She was sick for a long time." Marcus felt the ground shift beneath him. He knelt down to the child's level, rain soaking his expensive shirt. "Come inside, Emma. Let's get you warm and dry." The next hours passed in a blur. Marcus made hot chocolate, while Emma sat at his kitchen table, still wearing her damp coat. He called his lawyer, then the authorities. The story Emma told broke his heart into pieces. Elena had raised her alone, working 2 jobs, battling cancer for the past year. She had no other family. In her final days, she had told Emma about Marcus. DNA tests would come later, but Marcus already knew the truth in his bones. This was his daughter. As dawn broke, Emma had fallen asleep on his couch, wrapped in one of Sarah's old quilts. Marcus sat watching her, this unexpected gift, the second chance he never knew he needed. His phone buzzed. His son, finally returning his frantic messages. "Dad, what's going on?" "Your message said it was urgent." Marcus looked at Emma's peaceful face. "I need to tell you something. You have a sister." The weeks that followed were not easy. There were legal proceedings, social workers, and difficult conversations. But Marcus discovered something he thought he'd lost forever: purpose. He learned that Emma loved strawberries and was afraid of thunder. He discovered she could recite every dinosaur name, but struggled with reading. He found joy in small moments: braiding her hair, packing school lunches, reading bedtime stories. One evening, 3 months after that rainy night, Emma climbed into his lap as they sat in the study. "Are you really my daddy?" she asked. "Yes, Emma, I really am." "Good," she said simply, resting her head against his chest. "Mommy said you were kind." She was right. Marcus felt tears slide down his face. He had spent years building wealth, but this child had taught him something money could never buy. It's never too late for love. It's never too late for family. Sometimes the greatest blessings arrive at our door when we least expect them. Emma had knocked on his door at midnight, but she had brought him into the light. If this story touched your heart, please share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. Leave a comment below telling us about an unexpected blessing in your own life. Your story might inspire someone else today.